Love it or hate it, the genre of runner games are here to stay. Although the genre is more widely seen on mobile platforms, most recently with Super Mario Run, Disney has decided to release Tron Runner solely on console and PC. Which is weird since the game has all the hallmarks of a free-to-play runner you'd find on mobile devices. You collect items called bits throughout each level, and these bits act as a currency to buy upgrades for your character that can help you progress through the game's more difficult levels. Things like different types of discs that have different attributes associated with them, like piercing shots or exploding discs that defeat enemies across the entire screen. Then you have companions you can buy that help you collect more bits, double your score, give you shields, or even shoot at enemies for you. Although if you get hit once, your companion is lost. 3 hits and you have to start the level all over again, losing all of your bits you've spent and collected on the level. Of course, as is the trend with these types of games, you can buy bits with real money if you aren't patient enough to grind for them. You don't need companions or upgrades to your disc to beat a level, but they help. Tron Runner's story isn't really explained, but you'll pick up on it through audio cues from the robotic announcer. Apparently, you're a rogue program trying to escape the grid, and the obstacle course is a means to stop you. A very simple story for a very arcadey game. More than just a simple runner where you see how far you can get, there's a sense of progression, with each level getting progressively harder and harder. It's like a third-person platformer, but with an emphasis on high scores and getting perfect combos. Of course, there is a mode you can unlock that lets you play the game as an endless runner. And that's just the first half of the game. The other half of the game introduces the light cycle racing. This mode will have you driving the light cycle against the clock that's counting down. You'll have to drive through gates that will add time to the clock so you can finish the level. All the while, other racers are trying to stop you or slow you down. Against these guys, you can punch them when they get too close and cause them to crash. The light cycle levels are tough and will put your drifting skills to the test, as drifting through the twists and turns is essential to reaching all of the time gates. Music and sound effects are just about what you'd expect. There aren't any Daft Punk songs here, but the music is in line with what you'd expect from modern Tron. And I recommend playing this in surround sound. The music is loud and clear, the sound effects from digital explosions to the enemy's robotic death cries as you run past them really immerse you in this world. Graphics are simple, but this is Tron, they're supposed to be. But there are little details that you'll notice, like the reflective surfaces and the particle effects when walls and enemies explode, that really take the realization of the Tron world to a new level. I would love a Tron RPG or an action game with this amount of polish. Even last gen's Tron Evolution didn't have as much color and detail as Tron Runner. With simple controls that are easy and intuitive, one can wonder why Tron Runner isn't available on mobile or handhelds like the Vita or 3DS. It's a game that feels like it would be a perfect match for on-the-go gaming, but until Disney ports it to handheld devices, we'll have to make do with an excellent arcade game experience on consoles and PC.